Hi guys, Liz here, aka Isabelle Cheren. I've always wanted to do that, go. I thought I'd test this out. I feel a bit silly looking at myself. Well, I'm not really, I'm looking at the camera. And then I look down and I go, oh God, I still look back at the camera. So I thought I'd do something different and, you know, why not? I don't do tutorials, as you know. I mean, if I do tutorial, it's really bad. I'm not a tutorial person. I'm not a, I'm just not a shopper person. I'm not any of those things. So I just do what I do. So I thought I'd do this coffee sort of vlog thing in maybe a different format. See if I like it. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. What the heck? Anyhow. So, I've got a few updates actually. First of all, I did put something on the community page on here on YouTube about a week ago, I think it is, saying that I'm going to move my curly girl stuff to over here. Well, the reason for that is, I don't know if you're a YouTuber or you do YouTube. You got to flick between the app. You got to flick over to one channel, flick over to the other channel, and it's like, I can't be doing that. It's just too much like hard work. As it is, I run 2 Instagram accounts. So I run an Instagram account as Liz for Paris, which actually is my real life account, which I've been slowly changing into this curly girl thing, and then I run the Isabelle Cheren one, who has obviously what Isabelle Cheren does. I do put real life stuff on there as well. And then of course I run one for my cats. My cats have their own Instagram account. Yes they do. They also have their own Facebook page. Clearly. And so I run that. And then now I run the one for my dodgy girl, which is the one that I'm doing the beauty filters on. I only have so many hours in the day. Plus I come in SL and I film and take pictures and I blog most days of the week. In fact, every day of the week. I put out a lot of videos, and I'm a bit OCD because when I make videos, I don't like seeing lag. I don't like seeing anything. I'm very sort of like funny like that. So if I spend an hour or two recording something and I don't like it, I bin it and then I do it again. So yeah, I'm quite hard on myself like that. So I just don't have time for another YouTube channel. And I realized that the other day and I thought, well, this is a bit silly because I'm only going to post realistically for that once a week, because most of it's going to be on Instagram. To be fair, Instagram is where it's at the moment. So a lot of stuff I'm going to put on Instagram, and I'm only going to post something about life as a woman of my age and blah 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 and curly and stuff is only going to be once a week, because that'll be just overkill for me and it'd be too much for me to do. So I thought logically, and I thought, right. And I asked a few people, and I said, what do you think? And they said, well, other people do it. And I'm like, yeah, I suppose I could. So I'm going to integrate it in here. However, it's going to have its own slot. So obviously it'll have its own playlist. And I thought maybe Mondays. So I'll post my curly girl and Liz stuff on Mondays. And then that way, if that's stuff you don't want to see, you know, just don't click on a Monday. Well, you'll know because it'll have my face on it, you know. And if you don't like my face, you don't have to click on it. Just don't click on it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to transfer it over. So the videos that I've put out on there, which to be fair, isn't that much. 2 are live, and I've got some more that I've done. But so what I'll do is I'll start all over again and basically post the first one and then the second one. They won't make sense because they'll say Authentically Liz, and that's the name of the channel. But what I might do is I'll create the playlist as Authentically Liz, so that kind of makes more sense. Therefore, I need to redo my main video on the channel here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot actually, but it just makes my life a little bit more easier. And so when I'm answering questions and stuff, because it's really hard, and yeah, I give myself too much to do. and I work full time. And then of course I do some things for other people, like I've helped out Drax with the book club before, and then I do the other book club with Con Sweeney, the third Monday of every month. So I have actually got quite a few things to do. So it really makes it difficult for me if I've got too many things, because I kind of like lose my track, and I'm like, so yeah. So if you guys don't mind, I'll put it on here. Okay, so that's my one thing. Sorry about that. I sent you all to the other channel if you bothered, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Second thing, my Instagram girl, my Facebook girl. I've been a bit remiss with that because I was supposed to start doing the full length shots. I just don't have my arms, they're not that long to get that wide angled lens. I'm a big girl, and so I want to get that full length shot because I want to use the app that makes you shrink. So I've got a tripod-y thing coming. I've got a tripod, but it's a bit dinky, and yeah, so that's all I do is just face photos going with messages, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit boring now. The one thing that I haven't really social networked on there, which is actually my fault, and you should social network in order to gain the followers and stuff. But I tried to leave it for a while to be as organic as possible. But the fact is, I mean, if you go to a profile that doesn't have any friends to start with, which is what mine didn't, that was a problem. And you know, I've got my real life friends went instantly to it and went, Liz, is that you? And I'm like, yes, it's me. Because it links to, I used that page for something else I was doing for a while, like a cosmetic-y type perfume brand, and so I scrapped all that off and started using this for that. So of course, like, a lot of my real life friends have seen it, so they were like, I'm like, just ignore it. But Liz, you're looking really good. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't look like that. Go back. So there's been a bit of a dilemma with that, because I've had a few people find me and go, Liz, someone's using your picture and doing something to it. Oh, it's me. It's been very confusing for some people. So so I want to do the full length ones because that is the ultimate in showing you catfish, man. Because when you get this body is vagina body. You know, I have a vagina body. I'm not kidding you. I do have a vagina body. I'm proud of my body. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. No, I mean, you know, I'm a buxom girl, woman, mature woman. And so I'm going to test that out. So God help you all. You might need to not have breakfast when I do eventually do it, because I'm actually compiling a video. So all the screenshots and stuff like that, I'm saving and sending to myself on the computer. And it's going to be a sort of video that all of that will be in eventually. But I'm going to squeeze myself into a pair of leggings and a tight t-shirt, because really that is the only way you're going to see how these can work. And please don't eat breakfast the day when that video comes out, because you might chuck. No. Yeah, so it is going slow. Men just message her, random men. They don't follow her, which is really interesting. Like, a lot of them have got closed profiles, so you've got those dodgy scammer sorts. Oh yes, there's a lot of them. But you've got a lot of men. I mean, there's this one very hunky man. I really wish I could screenshot and show you him. I was like, oh baby, come here. And he's got a closed profile, and it's got like lots of followers, and he's got lots of content, but I can't see any of it. And he sent me a message, and it was like, you know, you're beautiful. I'd like to get to know you more. And I'm thinking, you don't. So I in Instagram, if they're not your friend, they kind of go to another box, and you have to accept the message in order for them to see you. And I haven't done that because I just felt really bad. I actually do feel really bad when someone like that comes along, because I think, hell. Oh baby. I did a couple of DMs where I answered them, and this one man, oh my effing God, my phone went, and he was video camming me, and I was like, switching it off. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know people could flipping webcam you on Instagram. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I actually put a thing in my profile that says no DMs, please. Do they listen? No, they don't. So yeah, she just puts a picture on every day going, and then she leaves like a deep soulful message. And one day I looked really bad, and so I made her look really bad, and I said, been unwell for a few days. She hasn't got a huge amount of followers. She's only gained 32. I need to work her well, but I kind of like find I run out of time, and I feel really remiss that I've like let that experiment sort of slide a little bit. So I'm going to now concentrate on doing it a little bit better, because I really want to compile this before Christmas. I have been learning so many things along the way about filters, and I don't mean just those Instagram filters. A lot of, I'm sad to say, a lot of vloggers and a lot of people on Instagram and people on YouTube use a lot of beauty filters, and I've discovered that you can get cameras that actually put the filter in, and you know those beautiful white lights, you know those love myself lights I call them. I really ought to get one of them so that I could put it on myself. It makes your skin, it makes you look ethereal, you know, make you look really like, oh. So I want to try and get one of those, and at some stage, and just see if it works. I don't know if it really would, but you never know. But I watched a YouTuber describe how these work and show how it works when you move the light and you move the beauty filter, and I was really shocked. Really shocked. So next time you watch a video and you think, God, she's beautiful, God, he's beautiful, look closely. Look at the pores on their skin. If they haven't got pores on their skin, and we all have pores, okay? We all have pores on our skin and imperfections. And if you find that you don't see, like, hang on, I don't know if I can show you. Look, I got a tash. But if you don't see the pores on their skin, it's kind of like a... you know, they're not real. But what I have discovered, because I check everybody out now, everybody, no one is safe from the Liz glance. So what I have noticed with filters is they give you a sort of shadow that goes around here. So if you look at a photo or a video, if you see like a little aura line, and it's very faint. Some cameras are a lot better than others, but when people move, you see it, and you see a jitter. You'll see a jitter. And you think, but a lot of vloggers will know not to animate them, because they wouldn't animate like I would, because that would glitch. You'd see me turn into some monster. But yeah, so they don't move much, do they? They just do the gentle makeup, and then they go, oh, look at the brows, yes, and I'm just putting on this foundation. Yeah, bloody shit. It really is, because I've been one of the suckers that have bought stuff like this, because I've watched them and I've seen them and gone, oh, look what an older woman can buy, and it will hide you. Oh, my imperfections will go. Well, rubbish. No, it doesn't. So yeah, it's been interesting. So I'm learning a lot doing that. So I hope to have it out before Christmas. Actually, it'll be my Christmas present to you all guys. I'll be like, Merry Christmas, everybody. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start linking. So when I talk about this, I'm going to link underneath to some of the different apps, and you can go and try them out. You'd be amazed. Amazed. Yeah, I mean, I use an iPhone, so I don't know if they're available on Google or whatever. I'm just going to link. Well, I don't know if they're links. I'm just going to write them down, because I don't know how you link on a computer. Yeah, anyhow. So I'm going to write them down underneath here so that you can see what they are, and go make your mind up about it. Yeah. Another thing, it's the weekend. I am streaming on Monday night. No. For me, in the UK, it's Tuesday AM. So it will be 2 AM for me. And if you're parts of Europe, it'll be 3, 4 AM. And for you guys in America, it's going to be, well, let's just go by San Francisco time. 6 PM SL time, 9 PM New York State time. I am streaming the Con Sweeney Book Club because I do that every third Monday in the month. God help them. I don't do it on this channel. I actually do it on the channel for Con Sweeney, and it is done both to YouTube and to Facebook. I literally sit here over this side of the world and do it. So they're really interesting, actually, because when I first started I was like, oh, I'm half asleep. Why am I up? But actually I wake up and I listen, so it's been really interesting. It's just that when I get there, I wake myself up at 1. I come straight to the computer, I have a water, and I just sit here and sort of like, get myself ready, and then I film. And then as soon as 3 o'clock hits, my time, which is 7 p.m. San Francisco time, 10 p.m. New York time, I then just go bye. I'm in bed because I'm not actually talking, I'm just doing the filming. And I did help out Drax and Second Life do their book club thing for Strawberry when she was away, and it was a really good experience because it helped me learn to control my camera. And when I was having panic attacks because of lag, because I'm like, I have this thing that if I can't smooth cam, I'm disturbed. And I did. I had that moment where everything just went, so I just sat there. and then I just put the camera there, and that was it. I sat there, and I think it took about 10 minutes to go, and I was like, oh my God. So I've been practicing that when I visit different destinations now, because like if it's really laggy, I just go and sit somewhere and I walk away from the computer and I leave myself for about 20 minutes, and then I come back and then I go, I can film, which is really bizarre. And I think it's got to do with the fact when there are so many textures or so many people, your computer graphics card, this is how I think it works, your computer's graphic card has to absorb it all, process it, make it all appear. And so I think about 20 minutes is pretty good. So that's what I do. Anyhow, I'm dwindling on. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
I think I told you not to trust her. She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl. She will only cause you pain. Don't think she loves you, she don't mean it. Just look the other way. She's coming at you, you better run before she leaves your heart in vain. She is cold as ice, deep blue sea, you can't swim in. Better think twice before you dive into that